Hey friends, if you hate your job, chances are you've been told one of two things. Just suck it up and be grateful. Or, quit your job and start your dream business. And look, both of those can work in some cases. But they're also often served up with a side of pressure, judgment, and a whole lot of shoulds. But what if there's a third option, a path no one talks about, that could actually shift? A path that honors where you are, while giving you the space and strategy to create real change? In this video, I want to talk about that underrated third path. If you feel stuck, drained, or like your job is quietly crushing your soul, this is for you. Alright, let's get real. You might not be head over heels in love with your current job, and you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be the most lit from within, passionate affair. But here's the thing, even in a less than ideal situation, you can find a spark. A way to reclaim your energy and feel a sense of ownership. Think about it. Is there one project, one tiny corner of your work, one skill you can truly own, something you can pour your heart into, even just a little bit? Maybe it's becoming the go-to person for a certain type of spreadsheet or mastering the art of that one client presentation. Here's the magic of ownership. It breeds engagement. It transforms, this again, into, okay, I'm gonna rock this. And that shift, my friends, can make all the difference. You see, when we own something, even a small piece of something, we tap into our innate desire for mastery and contribution. It's like a little flame inside of us starts to flicker again, and that flame, my friends, can fuel a whole lot of change. Start small. What's one thing you can truly own at work? Where can you bring your A game, even if it's just for a few minutes each day? Because even in a sea of blah, a little bit of ownership can create ripples of positive energy. And trust me, those ripples, they have a way of turning into waves. Let's talk about that 5-9 hustle, baby. You know what I'm talking about, those precious hours before and after your 9 to 5. And no, I'm not suggesting you burn yourself out with a side hustle you resent. This is about using your 5-9 strategically to create options. It's about building your escape hatch, brick by brick, in a way that feels good and right for you. Maybe you want to explore a passion project, something that lights you up even if it never makes a dime. Maybe you're curious about freelancing, building a personal brand, or finally getting serious about that book idea. Here's the thing, you don't need to have all the answers to get started. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow to explore what lights you up. What you need is momentum. So, carve out 30 minutes tonight after dinner. Turn off the TV, silence your phone, and ask yourself, if time and money were no object, what would I be ridiculously excited to learn, build, or explore? Write down whatever comes to mind. Don't censor yourself. Then choose one thing from that list, and commit to taking one small action step this week. Just one. Remember, you're building a bridge to a more fulfilling career, one step at a time, and that bridge, it's paved with 5-9 action. Chapter 3. Audit the energy leaks. Let's get real. Sometimes the biggest shifts come from paying attention to the little things. The energy drains that quietly zap our joy and leave us feeling depleted. So grab a journal and let's do a little energy audit. Don't overthink it, just let it flow. On one side of the page, write down everything that drains you at work. That meeting that always feels like a waste of time. The coworker who's a master of negativity. That flickering fluorescent light above your desk. Write it down. Now on the other side, write down everything that gives you even a tiny spark of joy or satisfaction. Maybe it's that feeling of accomplishment when you nail a presentation, or the 10 minutes of peace you get during your afternoon walk. Big or small, write it down. Now here's the key. How can you start minimizing the drains and maximizing the sparks? Can you delegate that soul-sucking task? Can you wear noise-canceling headphones for a few minutes each day? Can you schedule a weekly coffee chat with that positive colleague? Even a 5% shift in your environment or routine can make a world of difference. And the best part, small changes compound over time. Look, if your career feels like it's draining your soul, I'm not here to convince you to stay. But I am here to remind you that quitting isn't the only option. That sometimes the bravest, most powerful change comes not from flipping tables, but from realigning how you show up in the role you're already in. That's the third path. It's about finding your power, your agency, and your joy, right where you are. And it's not just practical, it's sustainable. You grow, you evolve, you take back your power without the panic. And who knows, you might even surprise yourself with what you create along the way.